Hello, Peter Cicilla here from GradNest Edu Mentorship. I wanted to talk about a question that I get asked often. If I have low CGPA, can I still get a fully funded master's or PhD program? So I would say it depends. I'm going to just be sharing based on my experiences and what I've seen. So get to understand this, how their own CGPA system work. So they usually mention the minimum CGPA requirement in the third and the fourth year of your program. If you did like the 4 years course in the third and the fourth year, if they mention that the minimum is a B average, and which is like, let's say 3.0 out of 4.0, they usually mention a lot of schools in the third and the fourth year. So if your 100 level or your 200 level, your first and the second year were not up to B average, or that second class upper, and then your fourth and your fifth year, your third and your fourth year for a 4-year program is up to a B average, it's still doable. And then one of the things that also increase your chance, your chances are, if you, let's say you have a bit of experience, you have some papers that are published. Let's say you're applying for masters, maybe you had like one paper, one review article, or you've been able to publish your project. That will also be an added advantage. And in some schools, if you've been working for a while, they can also consider you that you're not kind of a bit mature student, that they can consider you. So it's going to be at their own discretion and upon the recommendation of, if you are able to get a supervisor that maybe like your own, your own is interested in you, then upon recommendation, the professor can actually speak on your behalf, and that can be waived for you. But it rarely happens, and the difficult part is even getting a professor that will accept you, because some of these professors, they want you to apply for scholarship, and most of the scholarships are usually available when your CGPA is really very high, but I would say don't stop trying. Just especially if your third and your fourth year CGPA are really good, then you can try to look for supervisors and professors if it's a research program. And if it is a course-based program, if you have a lot of years of work experience, that can also be an added advantage to you. So just add that, and then submit application. When you are writing your SOP, make sure your SOP is really, really very strong. Take some time, do research, and make it very, very convincing. And then you can mention, if there is any specific reason why your CGPA was not high. Maybe you're involved in a lot of school activities and you pretty have a lot of extracurricular activities that you are doing. You can also mention that you never know what might interest the reader or the admission committee. So put yourself together, whatever, irrespective of the CGPA you have, but it shouldn't be too low, at least a second class upper. But if it is like a second class lower, and that is the overall, and your third and your fourth year are still up to B average, you have a couple of years of experiences, and maybe you have a research paper published, it is something that you can do as well, still sending emails to professors. So it is the quality of the email and how you package your CV that was really determine if they are going to accept you or not. It's going to take some time, and I would recommend, don't go for very all those number 1 and number 2 schools. They are very, very competitive and firm in terms of their requirements. So you can go for some other schools. I mean, an average school in Canada is very standard, so you can get to look for those schools that are not very very, very competitive. You can check on Google, just check school rankings in Canada, and then whatever school you are interested in, just see like the position that the school is, and then it's going to be less competitive if the school is like number 1 or number 2 or number 3. That might increase your chance. So I would say still give it a try and then see how it goes. So all the best in your program, and have a wonderful day.